my name is Matthew with Sandwolf. This is Mark. He's going to introduce us to his CanAm X3 Maverick MAX and some of the stuff he's done for his vehicle build. And he's already installed one of our Titan Max bags on the front seat. And today we're going to be actually installing with him our Novo Bag. That's the backseat bag. So Mark, tell us a little bit about your rig, and then we'll do the install with you.
Sure, thank you. So I'm Mark Moran. This is my 2018 CanAm Maverick. As you can see, it's not entirely stock. I have made some changes. One of the things that we'll be focusing on today is the roof and the cage modification and how it relates to fitting the Sandwolf bags. So I want to show you really quick. As mentioned, I have the Titan bag installed, and let me tell you, I have been involved with the UTV industry for probably about 10 years, and I've bought all manners and types of different aftermarket products. And this Sandwolf bag, if you don't have it already, it is definitely something you need to add to your list. One of the problems with having a UTV and being belted in is your lack of access to other storage. It's kind of hard to get to the glove box, and when you're harnessed in, you're pretty much standalone. But with this Sandwolf bag, you have access up here. You can put your sunglasses, you can put a cell phone, you can put a beer if you want. Plenty of room for gloves, hats, and then on the other side, your passenger also has storage. So it's just really a great product, lots of storage space, and very easy to get to. I am very excited to get the second part of this for the bags.
So one of the modifications that he did do to the vehicle was a H-bar modification from Jesse Springston, and that gave him a flat roof on his stock cage. So the exterior, or the outside of the cage, is still the same, but the inside, he changed from the stock that has a bow or a hump to it down to a flat roof. So you can see it's a very flat roof on it. But even with that modification, that fab shop kept very similar lines or a cage system inside. And as you can see, our bags do fit under this modified cage. So we're going to go ahead and do the install of the Novo bag, which is the backseat bag.
You could take the top of the roof off and install, but that would probably add about an hour to the install time. So what I've done is I've taken a large screwdriver, wrapped it up in duct tape so as not to scratch the powder coating, and then we're just gonna slide these through and grab them on the other side. So it helps if you have an assistant. Oh, I got it. There you go.
Nice. So right now we're just gonna kind of loosely put the straps up because we're not quite sure where they're gonna go on the modified cage. So we're first gonna be putting these front straps on this one, and these are just a 2mm Velcro strap, and they're gonna be run underneath or around the cage.
So these are really the two most difficult straps to get in. If you're not with the stock plastic roof, you'll obviously be able to push it up a little easier. With the metal, it's a little stiffer, which is why we use the screwdriver. But those are the two most difficult points. Once we move on to here, you can see just because of the span of the bar, it's just going to be a lot easier to get these straps in. Now, one thing that might help you is we have a needle nose pliers, and that will help get in there and pull that strap through. And then you just tighten it like so. All right. And we can probably do the other side right here. So this side already has a significant gap. But again, if you've got fat fingers or short fingers, it's hard to kind of grab it. So we use our needle nose pliers here and get it tight. And there's a little bit of excess Velcro. You can either cut it off or just leave it. I just chose to leave it. in case my configuration ever changes in the future.
So that excess Velcro can be a good thing. We have different aftermarket customers that have different aftermarket cages, and they've expressed that extra Velcro has come in handy, or might come in handy, because of the different sizes of the cages, the width of the bars, or how far apart that is. So having that little excess is probably a good thing. If you don't like it, you can always just trim it off. It's Velcro. So the one thing that I see, that there's one strap it's not gonna get on this particular one. He has a mount for a tire that goes up right about where the last Velcro strap would be, and that's blocking this back strap right here.
Could it move over a little bit?
And it might be able to get in at some point.
All right.
But I think it's going to be pretty much bomb-proof still without it.
I agree with that. Yeah.
So
these are a very high grade Velcro that it just sticks. And just for examples, I've had cell phones, I've had a beer or two, and I don't drive slow. I smash through the whoops, and this hasn't budged. It's still tight. The Velcro holds, so it's really a great design.
Hey guys, one of the things that we wanted to show you on the Novo bag is that you could actually put your belt, a spare belt in there. Depending on how it's fit or how it's bound together, you could probably put more. But the Novo bag is just one large bag. It has a zipper on this side and a zipper on this side, so it's a pass-through. So you can actually put your belt inside and other storage. So I've put belts, hats, hoodies, things of that nature, and you're able to zip it up and store your spare belt, probably 2 or 3 belts actually, in the Novo bag.
I'm just amazed about the amount of storage we have here, and anyone with a UTV knows the challenge on where to store a spare belt, and I've seen them strapped to the cage where they're exposed to the elements, and stuffed in a toolbox like I currently do it. But I think I'm going to move my spare belt into this rear bag because it'll be protected from the elements, and it just fits in there perfectly, and there's still a lot of room left. So definitely a great design, very roomy, and just a great system, and definitely recommend it to anybody that rides their ATV or UTV.